Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Homesteading with Taryn. So in my last video, I was busy clearing part of my vegetable garden, and I did say that I have about 2.5 months before I can actually plant anything because it's our winter time here in South Africa. But then I thought, hold on a minute, I'm sure there is something that we can plant. And then I realized I'm able to plant onions all the way through the year. Now, I don't know about you in your homes, but we use a lot of onion. Now, onion is between a 6-month and an 8-month crop. Okay, that's how long it takes for you to be able to harvest it. So I sort of tried to work out how many onions we would use in a 6-month period, okay, or over 6 months. So let me explain how I got to the number 728. Okay, so we've got 365 days in a year, okay, divided by 2. Because I sort of worked this experiment out as if it were a 6-month crop, because then even if the onions were small, we could pull them out and we could start using them. Okay, so if it's a 6-month crop, then I would be able to plant 2 times a year. Okay. We are 2 persons or 2 people in our homestead, and I used a guesstimation of using about 4 onions per day. Okay, that means that we could use perhaps 2 onions or 3 onions, and maybe we don't get 728 onions out of my harvest, or maybe we would like to actually give a couple away to some neighbors. So what I did was I said we are 2 persons times by 4 onions per day. Okay, 4 onions times by 182 days, okay, because that is half of 365 days, which is a year. That would give me 728 onions or seeds. Okay, so I started counting out 728 seeds. All right, I must admit, I think I put in about 740. I didn't quite like the odd number. But that is now how I got to 728. Okay. And if this idea of mine works out, then it means that I would only have to plant onions twice a year. I could double that up and plant onions once a year. We'll just have to see how it goes. I thought a 6-month test crop would be a good idea. All right, so let me show you what I did. Okay. Let me do it like that so that you can actually see. I went and found something sort of lying around that I could reuse. I took a hammer out of the workshop, and I took a ruler out of the house. And then I also found some used string which we had already used to plant our garlic, and I just reused this. So what I did was I made rows. Okay, let me just turn this around for you. I made rows, and I used my ruler, and I actually planted my seedlings 10 centimeters. I planted my seedlings 10 centimeters. It was supposed to be 10 centimeters apart. Sorry. I decided to make it 8 centimeters apart. Okay, so every 8 centimeters I popped a seed in. I only used the string just to help me with making a little bit of a straight line, so that my spacing was actually a little bit more accurate. My rows are also about 10 centimeters apart. Okay, this gives enough growing space for each onion. Okay, so I I decided I was not going to leave this ground unused after 3 hours of digging out the soil. I decided I needed to find something to plant, so onions it is. I also decided to use an onion called a red Creole. We really love the red onions. I've also got white onions, but this is just what I decided to plant today. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I think I have already decided that in the other area that I cleaned, I'm probably going to plant beetroot, because I also believe that beetroot can be grown right the way through the year. So instead of me waiting 2.5 months to start planting, I decided as I clean, I'm gonna plant. So let me do an update for you in about 2 weeks time. It takes about 14 to 21 days for onion seeds to germinate. So I'll do an update then for you. Hold thumbs for me. Until next time, have a great day.